This is our presentation on automatic inventory systems implemented at ALDI. It's by Delia,
Alexis.
I'm Andrew.
Nobel.
Ryan.
Jack. Noah.
The issue at hand. So the problem ALDI stores are facing is unreliable inventory tracking due to theft and machine error around self-checkout systems. So our question is, how can self-checkout systems be made more reliable for ALDI to avoid theft and machine error while still allowing for customers to check out efficiently?
IS solution. Our IS solution would be to update automatic inventory processing systems. This would work because the technology is cheaper and more efficient because it uses a step-by-step tracking process to prevent theft and reduces human error. Inventory tracking creates multiple checkpoints of the supply chain that deter theft through hardware devices, online technology, and top-notch software. This system will shorten checkout times for customers and have a smaller margin of error for unaccounted inventory. Solution pros. Solution pros consist of cheaper technology, more efficient technology systems, reduced human/employee error, step-by-step tracking to prevent theft and loss of inventory. As you can see, our graph, profits would increase due to cheaper technology and proper inventory security.
Our solution cons consists of consistency of technology over a long period of time, human error when importing data, and unclear costs if all requirements are met. You may ask, why aren't automatic inventory systems the best solution? Because they're cost efficient. By automating the inventory tracking process, businesses can reduce costs that are associated with manual counting. The system minimizes human involvement, allowing the business to operate with fewer resources. This also maintains a high level of accuracy due to technology advancements. We estimate that a matter of a few workers would be sufficient to monitor the system, limiting the number of paid employees by ALDI.
Increased accuracy and reduced errors. Human errors like miscounting or putting in info wrong are very common in manual systems. Automatic inventory systems utilize tracking technology that eliminates these errors. This increases reliability in inventory data and reduces mistakes that could lead to a chain of negative events. This allows for machines to do more of the work to reduce machine error and sustain the checkout efficiency. It will also require very few workers to monitor errors as well. Security. Automated systems have checkpoints that monitor inventory at all stages. This helps reduce theft by showing clear accountability and making it extremely difficult for inventory to be lost or stolen without anybody seeing. Theft will decrease as a result, and since tracking theft will become easier. Therefore, the solution will maximize store profit.
Inventory systems and ALDI's goals. ALDI's values are heavily revolved around sustainability and being eco-friendly. These values are why keeping better tracking of inventory will help ALDI waste less products and help ALDI ship less items to their stores because they will have fewer amount of missing inventory. Our plan will help ALDI be consistent and simple with more reliable inventory management. And this is our implementation plan. Incorporating automatic tracking throughout radio frequency identification and electronic surveillance. RFID and tags paired with readers allow the automatic tracking of products and inventory throughout the whole store. These sensors and alarms from real-time tracking will alert employees of theft and eventually prevent theft or theft attempts.
Our plan does have some key steps. One is to invest in the RFID and electronic surveillance. The next would be to update the products and inventory with the correct information and then pair it with a new technology. We do plan on using the first ALDI store to implement all this technology and get rid of any problems and then expand across to other ALDI stores. We anticipate the installation and problem solving to be most of the time with this first store, and we estimate the full implementation to be a multi-year process. As far as the cost goes, the RFID will vary anywhere between $300 and $3,000 based on the quantity that ALDI wants. The RFID tags are between 50 cents and $10. The surveillance camera is about $500 to $2,000, and employee salary can range anywhere between $30,000 and $50,000 depending on what ALDI prefers.
So for the first year, our plan requires that we focus on using one store to test out this process, and then we'll expand to a lot more stores from later on. We estimate that the installation and setup of our plan will cost approximately $156,000 on the high end, based on the price given on the previous slide. ALDI loses around 3.5% of their sales due to self-checkout losses a year, and we estimate that our solution will reduce this loss to be around 2.3 in the first year, and then by the time it's perfected and implemented throughout all the ALDI stores, the loss should be down to about 1.5%. After the 1 year test period, these numbers will be applied to all the stores throughout the US and hopefully overseas later on. We estimate that the switch can be made using 100 to 200 stores a year, and overall, we estimate the process will take about 7 to 13 years depending on how well the system works and how many stores we can make the switch in a year. And these are our references.